For today's episode of Arte Facts, let's talk about theater of cruelty. Can theater really be cruel, and in what sense can theater be cruel?
Guild! Open house na!
Hi! You are watching FTG TV.
Well, theater of cruelty is a concept developed by Antonin Artaud. Artaud is a French theater theorist born in 1896. At a young age, he suffered from depression and as he grew up, went back and forth in sanatoriums. At one point, his doctor prescribed him opium and he developed a lifelong addiction. In 1938, Artaud published a book called The Theater and Its Double, a collection of essays and manifestos which included the concept for theater of cruelty. In the book, he explained that the theater of cruelty was inspired when he saw the Balinese dance in Paris Colonial Exposition in 1931, in which he writes, "Everything that is manifested and expressed materially on stage that is addressed to all the senses, instead of addressed primarily through words." He believed that opposed to the Western practices of realism, theater performances should evoke emotions through the use of violent images, crazy lighting designs, and big spectacles, because he believed that these elements would shock and wake up the emotions of the audience to realize how strange and violent real life actually is. Artaud writes, "The theater of cruelty has been created in order to restore to the theater a passionate and convulsive theater of life, and it is in the sense of violent rigor and extreme condensation of scenic elements that the cruelty in which it is based must be understood." Thus, his idea of cruelty insinuates the use of portraying violence to shock the emotions of the audience through the use of appealing to their senses by what they see on stage. Some of the famous playwrights, novelists, and directors who have been inspired by theater of cruelty are John Genet, Romeo Castellucci, and dubbed as one of the greatest living theater directors, Peter Brook. The FEU Theater Guild have produced plays inspired by theater of cruelty. Some of these projects are Feed, Makikitawag Lang Ako, and the 2019 blockbuster Celtic. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from those theater facts. See you on the next episode of Arte Facts.